What do you recommend when approaching exclusive libraries? I've done some research and it's recommended to reach one at a time and wait for them to respond to you before moving to another. So I'm going to disagree with that advice, and I'll tell you why. Number one, you don't know how long you're going to be waiting. If I create a playlist of say 5 tracks, right? I send this to company A. I don't know when company A is going to hit me back. So now am I just waiting for them to hit me back about these 5 tracks, or like I've submitted to companies and I didn't hear back to the end of the year, like 8 months later. I forgot I submitted the joint. I'm not going to wait. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not waiting for you to get back to me about music that you need. You know, I don't know what your schedule's like, and I understand they're busy, so I don't expect them to get back to me immediately all the time. Sometimes it happens, but I'm not expecting that. So at the end of the day, this is business. If you're not quick to respond, I'm sending this to multiple companies, even if they're exclusive, because they're not signed yet. The music's not signed. So the music's not signed yet. The tracks are still available. If we haven't done paperwork, the tracks are still available. So if you come back 6 months later and say, oh yeah, I want to sign these tracks. Well, a company hit me up 5 months ago and signed them. I got more that sounds just like this I can send you, and then I'll go grind out some more tracks and then send them that. But I'm not waiting around, because you don't know how long it's going to take for them to hit you back. I submit to as many as possible. The ones that bite back is first come, first serve. And that's kind of how I do it. Because you could be waiting for a minute. Reggae, yes, that stuff gets used. Is there a standard length of beats that libraries require? Depends on what they're looking for. For example, a March Madness brief right now is, they don't want anything less than 2 minutes. Typically, I'm around a minute and a half, unless they say otherwise, right? So you may get a brief for a commercial. They only want 30 seconds, 60 seconds. Then I've had briefs for TV shows where they just wanted 60 seconds, or just a bunch of 60-second cues. So I knocked that out. But, anywhere from a minute and a half, 2.5 minutes, no longer than 2.5. Like, if I'm doing full songs, 2.5 is kind of the max for me. There's just no reason to have I listen to some people's music, man. It'd be like 5 minutes. Like, why? Why is this song? If you can't say what you gotta say in 3 minutes, you saying too much. You gotta say less. So, 2.5 minutes max for a full song. Instrumental cue, again, a minute and a half, 2 minutes. That'll get the job done. I haven't even been throwing bridges in songs that I'm doing for sync. 2 verses, 2 hooks. That's it. How to get over the disappointment of rejection. It's a tough one, right? Man, listen, get ready to get rejected. It's a part of the process. Think of it this way. If every 10 rejections you got put you in front of a yes, so at number 11, you hear yes, and there's like a pattern. All you got to do now is let me hurry up and get through these 10 real quick. Tell me no 10 times so I can hurry up and get to this yes on time 11. You know what I mean? Just get through those joints. But if they're giving you feedback, pay attention to that feedback, because sometimes people ain't telling you no just to tell you no. They're telling you no for a reason. It's either it's legit not what they need right now, so it could be a timing issue. It can be your production's not ready, and you got to just continue to work on the craft or go back and make some tweaks. So whatever feedback they give you, take that feedback and then, apply it, and then, reach out again with some new music. But yeah, rejection is a part of the game. I still hear no. I pitch the briefs and don't hear nothing back. I've done all types of stuff, man. And I still hear no. So it's a part of the process. It makes it easier once you get through those no's and you finally start getting the yeses. Then okay, I have something. Now it's just a matter of, sending it to the right people and making sure there's alignment with what I make and what they need. And then just keep it moving. Don't get attached to it. Don't submit and then get super attached and be like, man, I hope. Just submit that joint. Forget it. Go back to creating. It'll be the best thing you can do.